Bath Soft Cheese is based at Park Farm. The Padfield family, that's my family, we've been here since 1914. There's a contract that we found. You'd never guess it was over 100 years old. That shows that the family moved in to Park Farm in August 1914, just before the outbreak of the First World War. And we've been farming here ever since. Back then, Park Farm was a mixed farm. So there was some dairy cows, did a bit of cereals, had some pigs, had some chickens. My great-grandfather would be milking the cows by hand with his team of farm workers. But my great-grandmother made cheese back then as well. So cheesemaking has been part of the family for a long time. But cheesemaking was really common to all dairy farmers back then, because making cheese is what you did if you had any milk that started to go sour, or if you were unable to sell the milk for drinking. Back then it was only 240 acres. Today we farm 600 acres, which means less water pollution and means more sustainable farming practices. It means we put manure on the land in order to get the nitrogen back into the land and help the grass to grow. It also means there's higher standards of welfare. So the way that we keep the animals, the way that we bed the animals, the length of time the calves are with their mothers, the length of time the calves are on milk, all of those things are ensured to be of a high welfare standard. The whole farm is grass-based, so the cows graze the grass in the summer, and we shut up about half the farm for silage, which means that we don't graze it, we cut that grass, and that's what the cows live on during the winter. So the cows are fed grass all year round, which means high butterfat content in the milk. It makes the milk really good, really nutritious, and really good for cheese making. It's in the summer months that the cows are very keen to be out in the field grazing the freshly grown grass. And if you've ever seen cows being let out in spring to graze, then you can see how happy they are. They leap and canter and even roll in the ground. They're so pleased to be out in the fields. And so for us, it's a very important thing. Hopefully by building our cheese business, we're going to sustain farming here, and I can pass that on to the next generation. I want to be careful not to put too much pressure on my children to feel that they have to be farmers and cheesemakers, but you want to make sure that the opportunity is there for them. And certainly when I tried working outside the farm, I realized how very lucky I had been to grow up on the farm and the environment that it had given me. And I'm sure my children will feel the same, and one of them will hopefully want to come back and continue the tradition of farming and cheesemaking.